Hello everyone. So today we will see about the AC series motor. Now this is one type of the single phase induction motor. So as compared to DC series motor, as we seen in the previous semester about the DC series motor, the name is here the given as a AC series. That means this series motor typically works on the AC supply. Okay. So previously we have seen in the last semester regarding the DC series motor. As we know that for the DC series motor, the name word given as a series. That means the series motor, they are connecting the field as well as the armature winding in a series connection. Okay, so in the DC shunt motor, as we seen, the field winding as well as armature winding, they have connected in the parallel connections, in the shunt connections. So the name is given as a DC shunt motor. But for this DC series motor, as we seen, the field as well as the armature, we are connected in the series. Okay, so for this lecture, we will see about the AC, that is alternating current series motor, that is AC series motor. Now for this purpose I have shown some basic diagram related with the DC series motor. Okay, so we will first see about the how the DC series motor works, and what is the basic construction of this, until whatever the modification which need to be updated, which need to be done for the better work of AC series motor. Okay, so this is as I shown in the figure. This is nothing but simply a series motor. Now this is this is nothing but a pole. We call it as a salient poles here. Now in that salient, there are, for simplicity I have shown only two poles. This is nothing but an N pole. This is S pole. Okay, this is nothing but a salient pole structure. And in between I put one armature I called a rotor into the field winding. Okay, in below the projection of the this salient pole rotors. Now for that, for this figure, I have connected the single phase AC supply. That means I have connected the winding, which is shown by this figure. Now this is series motor. That is, this name is given as series motor. So this is nothing but a field winding. This is field winding. This is field winding. Now this field winding I am connected in a series with the rotor. Okay, this simply in the DC motor we call armature, but for induction motor we call rotor. So this field winding we are going to connect in series with the rotor. So the name is given as a series motor. Okay, and why it is AC? Because this series connection I have connected to the single phase AC supply. That's why the name is given as a single phase AC series motor. Okay, now for simplicity I have shown here the two poles, we call it two salient poles. Under that projection of the poles I have put the rotor. Okay, so as you seen in the figure, so this is nothing but a field winding of induction motor. Now I connected this rotor which is in series with the field winding, and across I have connected the single phase AC supply. Okay, now after switching at just what will happens, now just I'm switching on this single phase AC supply, then the current will flow through this winding. Okay, just as I shown the direction of the current will start to flow through this particularly this pole winding. That is the field winding of AC series motor. Now as it's connected in the series with the rotor connection, again the current will start to flow from this field to again this rotor side to the south pole, and again back to the supply. Okay, now just as we know that AC supply has a two cycles. Okay, that means AC supply, that means alternating current supply, has a two waves. We call it a positive half cycle as well as a negative half cycle. Okay, so suppose I connect this DC series motor. Suppose I have one DC series motor, and suppose I am connecting this series DC series in a DC series motor to the AC supply. That means मी काय केलं, माझ्याकडे DC series motor आहे, हे जे construction आहे, this construction is similar to that of DC series motor. Okay, just assume it, this construction is similar to DC series motor. There is no any change. Just I am connecting only the single phase supply instead of DC supply. म्हणजे DC जोडायचं फक्त single phase AC supply जोडाय. And as we know that for AC supply, or say in single phase, or it may be three phase or AC supply, we have the two cycles. I call the positive half cycle as well as negative half cycle. Okay, now here as I shown, during the positive half cycle of AC wave. Okay, that means as we know that for any AC supply we have two waves, positive half cycle, negative half cycle. Now when there is any positive half cycle of the AC wave, then what will happen? The current will start to flow from this direction. That means as I shown this N, the current will start to flow from N pole of the field, N pole to the rotor, again it goes to the S pole, and I guess it back go to the supply system. That means during, as I shown, the current direction in the first half cycle, it may be positive half cycle. So under the positive half cycle, what will happen? The current will start to flow from N pole to the रोटर अँड टुवर्ड्स द एस पोल अँड बॅक टू सप्लाय. म्हणजे करंट पॉझिटिव्ह सायकल काय होणार, एन पासून नाव इथं या रोटर मध्ये फिरणार आहे आणि एस मधून सप्लायला परत जाणार आहे. सो इन दॅट केस वन्स the current will flow from N to S. Now what will happen? According to the Fleming's left-hand rule, we can see the torque develop on the rotors. Okay, according to the by using the Fleming's left-hand rule, we can see the direction of the rotation. That means how the torque will the direction of the torque we can easily find out. Okay, and by using the Fleming's left-hand rule, we can found that the direction of this rotation is of anti-clockwise direction. म्हणजे आपण काय केलं, जस्ट मला काय की पॉझिटिव्ह सायकल करंट माझा एन पोल पासून एस पोलला फ्लो लागलाय असा. ओके, सो जेव्हा मी काय केलं, इथं मी फ्लेमिंग्स लेफ्ट हँड रूल अप्लाय केला. ऍज मी नो फ्लेमिंग्स लेफ्ट हँड रूल. सो इथं मी काय केलं, फ्लेमिंग्स लेफ्ट हँड रूल अप्लाय केल्यानंतर मला असं लक्षात आलं की माझं जे मोटरचे डायरेक्शन आहे, द टॉर्क द डायरेक्शन, म्हणजे इथे टॉर्क प्रोड्यूस होणार ना ऑब्व्हियसली, बिकॉज हे दोन्ही फील्ड तुमचा रोटर कंडक्टर फील्ड मध्ये आणि बाय युजिंग द फॅरेडेज लॉ द टॉर्क इज एक्साइटेड. The direction, the torque direction, the Fleming's left-hand rule and find केलं, and I observed that the direction of rotation is nothing but an anti-clockwise direction. This DOR, that means direction of rotation. Now by using this rule, I found here the direction is in anti-clockwise directions. Okay. Now, next during the next instant, what will happen? As we know, the AC supply start from positive wave, again negative wave. During the positive half cycle, we have seen the current direction is from N to S pole. But during the next instant, that means during the next half cycle, suppose we consider the negative half cycle. Now what will happen? The current will flow from S to N. Okay, previously it was N to S, but next what will happen? The current will flow from S to N. I have shown this. I've just put this S pole upper, N pole lower. Okay, the next half cycle, what will happen? The current will flow from S pole through this rotor again through the N pole. ओके, म्हणजे पहिल्या हाफ सायकलला पॉझिटिव्ह हाफ सायकलला करंट माझा एन पासून रोटर मधून फिरून एस कडे जात होता. बट निगेटिव्ह दिस नेक्स्ट हाफ सायकल, निगेटिव्ह हाफ सायकलला काय झालेला आहे, तर माझा जो करंट आहे हा एस पासून इथं म्हणजे रोटर मध्ये फिरणार आणि परत इथून दॅट मीन्स एन पोल कडे फ्लो व्हायला लागला. ओके, अगेन I have seen the direction of the current, it is now S from S pole to N pole. Now by using again Fleming's left hand rule, again I want to find the direction of the torque which is developed on the rotor. So again I found that the direction of rotation is also in anti-clockwise directions. That means जेव्हा करंट माझा पॉझिटिव्ह सायकल N पासून S कडे जात होता, म्हणजे N कडे S कडे जात होता, तेव्हा ही डायरेक्शन माझी अँटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन होती. अगेन नेक्स्ट हाफ सायकलला काय व्हायला लागलं, जेव्हा करंट माझा एस पोल टू एन पोल चाललाय, म्हणजे उलटा इथून जर असं वरून खाली जातो, खालून वर चालला इवन द एस पोल टू एन, बट स्टिल I found that the direction of rotation is same, that is previous one. Okay, that means we can see that for any half cycle, either in a positive or negative half cycle, the direction of rotation of this AC series motor is same, that is a constant. Okay, that means in a same directions. Now but suppose we are connecting this DC series motor as to the AC supply, then there are a lot of drawbacks are there. Okay, so as we know that AC supply has a frequency. Again, due to this AC supply always changes its direction of the direction of the waveform, either from positive negative to positive. So that because of all these things, always there is frequency generation is there. So because of all these things, there is always losses are there. Okay, suppose I connect this AC series motor to AC supply, then there is a losses are there. So this will create the deficiency. This will create the decrement in the efficiency. That means there is efficiency will get decreased, as well as there is a performance characteristics of the this particular motor will get reduced. Okay, जी इफिशियन्सी पण कमी होणार आहे आणि माझं परफॉर्मन्स जे मला प्रॉपर एक्सपेक्टेड होते ते पण मला मिळणार आहे. टू अगेन फॉर ओव्हरकमिंग ऑल दॅट थिंग्स वी हॅव मेड सम modifications, okay, in the DC series motor. Okay, now the following modifications are made in a DC series motor that is to operate satisfactorily on alternating current. Previously we have seen this is nothing but the construction of a DC series motor. Just आपण काय केले तर DC series motor construction आपण फक्त सिंगल पेज AC सप्लाय जोडलेला आहे. बट हे असं जोडल्यानंतर काय होणार आहे, बेसिकली ड्रॉबॅक किंवा लॉसेस काय होणार, ड्रॉबॅक्स काय ह्या सिस्टमचे, एक तरी बाबा काय तर लॉसेस जास्त असणार. कारण का लॉसेस म्हणजे काय तर माझ्या सिंगल पेज याची सप्लाय तो काय असणार आहे, इथे माझा अल्टरनेटिंग किंवा चेंजिंग असणार आहे, ह्याला फ्रिक्वेन्सी 50 हर्ट्झ असणार आहे. सो त्या केसमध्ये काय होणार आहे की माझं इथं हिस्टरीसी लॉस किंवा एडी करंट लॉस ऑलवेज असणार आहे. ओके, ॲज वेल एज इथली इफिशियन्सी जास्त मिळणार नाही कम्पेअर डीसी. सो हे जे ड्रॉबॅक्स आहेत मी फॉलोइंग मेथड्सने कमी करतो. सो फर्स्ट वन, the field core is constructed of a material having low hysteresis loss. Okay, that means whatever the field which is as shown in this particular figure. Now the field core is constructed of a material having a low hysteresis loss. Again, it is laminated to reduce eddy current losses. Previously in DC series motor, the field winding we have not laminated, but for if I connect this to the AC, then we should laminate this particular field connections or the field construction. Okay, as well as second one, the field winding is provided with a small number of turns. The field pole areas is increased so that flux density is reduced. This reduces the iron loss and reactive voltage drop. That means what I suggested here. Now because of the AC supply, what will happen? There is always hysteresis loss that takes place. And if I want to reduce this hysteresis as well as eddy current losses, I should laminate the field core. Okay, as well as this is by using the laminations, I can reduce the eddy current in some amount. But suppose I want to reduce the hysteresis loss, then or simply called iron losses, then I should provide the small number of turns. म्हणजे field winding मला इथे जे number of turns आहे इथले हे मला कमी करायला लागतील to reduce the iron losses. कारण basically iron loss कोणावर डिपेंड असतं? Iron loss depends असतं related with the fluxes. Okay. So iron loss मला जर कमी करायचं असेल तर I should reduce my some field winding turns. Field winding turns कमी केल्यावरती काय होणार आहे? तर obviously field current म्हणजे field fluxes कमी होणार. So again, as well as the field pole areas is increased so that flux density is reduced. That means field pole area, that means this one, this area, field pole area should be increased so that flux density will be decreased. Again, this reduces the iron loss and the reactive voltage drop. Again, the third, the number of armature conductors is increased in order to get required torque with the low fluxes. As I said that I want to reduce the iron losses. So for reducing the iron losses, I should decrease the नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स ऑफ फील्ड वाइंडिंग. अँड अगेन मला माहिती आहे की फील्ड वाइंडिंग म्हणजे इथलं मी फील्ड वाइंडिंग जर टर्न्स कमी केले, फील्ड वाइंडिंग टर्न्स मी डिक्रीज केले तर काय होणार? इथं फ्लक्स कमी प्रोड्यूस होतील ना इथं. ओके, कारण फील्ड फ्लक्स डिपेंड्स ऑन द फील्ड वाइंडिंग एज वेल एज द फील्ड करंट. ओके, सो मी जर फील्ड वाइंडिंगचे टर्न्स मी कमी केले, तर टर्न्स कमी केल्यावरती ऑब्विसली फ्लक्स कमी होणार आहे. ओके, नाव जर फ्लक्स कमी झालं तर इथं मला टॉर्क ऍज वी नो दॅट टॉर्क इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू फाय इंटू आय ए. दॅट मीन्स एनी टॉर्क प्रोपोर्शनल टू फाय फ्लक्स इंटू आय ए, दॅट इज आर्मेचर करंट. जर मी तर फ्लक्स कमी केलं तर ऑब्विसली आर्मेचर टॉर्क कमी होणार आहे. ओके, सो फॉर ऑब्टेनिंग दॅट पर्टिक्युलर सॅटिस्फॅक्टरी आर्मेचर टॉर्क, सो वी शुड इन्क्रीज द आर्मेचर कंडक्टर्स. म्हणजे मी काय केलंय, माझा रिलेशन काय आहे? टी प्रोपोर्शनल टू फाय इंटू आय. ओके, आता टी म्हणजे काय? टॉर्क. फाय म्हणजे काय? फ्लक्स. आय ए म्हणजे काय? आर्मेचर करंट. आता मी काय केलंय, मी जर फील्ड वाइंडिंगचे टर्न्स कमी करायला लागलो, का कमी करतोय? तर मला इथं आयर्न लॉस मला कमी करायचा. आयर्न मी फील्ड वाइंडिंगचे टर्न्स कमी केल्यावरती इथं माझा आयर्न लॉस कमी होणार आहे. बट मी फील्ड वाइंडिंग टर्न्स कमी केलं तर फ्लक्स फाय माझा कमी व्हायला लागलाय. ओके, सो मला माहिती आहे की टी प्रोपोर्शनल टू फाय इंटू आय, म्हणजे फाय कमी झाला मग काय वाढवायला पाहिजे? मला आय ए वाढवायला पाहिजे. आय ए म्हणजे काय? आर्मेचर करंट. Okay, so increase the armature current, I should increase the armature conductors, because if I increase the armature conductor, obviously armature current will increase to get the required torque with the low fluxes. Okay, now in order to reduce the effect of armature reaction, thereby improving the commutation and reducing armature reactance, a compensating winding is used. As we seen in the DC motor, there is armature reactions always takes place in the DC motor. So reduce same principle, same phenomena will happen for the AC series motor also. Now to reduce the armature reactions, we should use the compensating winding. Okay, the compensating winding, what is used, how it works, or what there are efforts to reduce the armature reaction, we will see later. Okay, but just we should just note out these 4 points. It is nothing but a modifications is to be made for improving the performance of the DC series motor while connection for the alternating current. Okay, म्हणजे मला DC series motorचं construction जे आधी सांगितलं तेच आहे, बट ह्याच्यामध्ये सांगितलं की इफिशियन्सी कमी मिळते, परफॉर्मन्स मिळत नाही. मग ते ड्रॉबॅक मला कमी करायचं असेल तर मला ह्या फॉलोइंग ज्या कंडिशन्स किंवा ज्या रिक्वायरमेंट आहेत यू शुड फिलफिल. ओके, मग हे जे फॉलोइंग प्रिन्सिपल सांगितले की बाबा मला काय, एक तरी लॅमिनेटेड स्ट्रक्चर करा एडी करंट लॉस करायला, एक तरी फील्ड वाइंडिंगचे टर्न्स कमी करा, आयर्न लॉस कमी करायला, आणि मी सांगितले की मला टॉर्क पाहिजे असेल तर मला काय, आयर्न फ्लक्सेस कमी आहेत, फील्ड वाइंडिंगचे टर्न्स कमी केल्यावर फ्लक्स कमी होणार, आणि फ्लक्स कमी झालं तर मला फ्लक्स म्हणजे फील्ड वाइंडिंग टर्न्स कमी झालं फ्लक्स कमी होणार, आणि फ्लक्स कमी झालं तर ऑब्विसली मला टॉर्क कमी होणार आहे. सो इन्क्रीज द टॉर्क, ऑब्विसली आय शुड इन्क्रीज द आर्मेचर कंडक्टर्स. And last one, to reduce the armature reactions as well as to improve the commutation, reducing armature reactance, कॉम्पेन्सेटिंग वाइंडिंग इज यूज्ड. म्हणजे आर्मेचर रिएक्शन मला कमी करायचं असेल, रिड्यूस करायचं असेल, इफेक्ट कमी करायचं असेल, आय शुड यूज अ कॉम्पेन्सेटिंग वाइंडिंग. So this is nothing but a figure of single phase AC series motor. Okay, as we seen, we have made some modification in the previous section. That means in the DC series motor to improve the performance as well as the efficiency of the series motor. Okay, previously as we had discussed, the DC series motor has some drawbacks. So increment in the efficiency as well as to improve the performance characteristics, we should improve some basic phenomena and criteria for getting that much higher efficiency. Okay, so as we discussed here, so in order to reduce the effect of armature reactions, we should use the compensating winding. Okay, just as we know that the field core as hysteresis loss for we are laminating the eddy current as well as, ठीक आहे, आपण इथं काय केलंय, हिस्टरेसिस लॉस कमी करायचा आहे, ठीक आहे, आम्ही काय केलं, फील्ड कोर मटेरियल लो हिस्टरेसिस लॉस आम्ही कन्सिडर केलं, एडी करंट कमी करायला आम्ही लॅमिनेशन्स केलं, ठीक आहे. त्यानंतर आम्ही काय केलं, फील्ड वाइंडिंगचे टर्न्स कमी केले जेणेकरून आयर्न लॉस कमी होतील. त्याच्यावर आम्ही काय केलं, म्हणजे टॉर्क पाहिजे असेल तर आम्ही आर्मेचर कंडक्टर वाढवले. ऍज वेल एज टू रिड्यूस द इफेक्ट ऑफ आर्मेचर रिएक्शन्स वी आर युझिंग द कॉम्पेन्सेटिंग वाइंडिंग. नाउ हियर the compensating winding is put in the stator slots. Okay, basically what will happen, this compensating winding, compensating, the word is nothing but a compensating. Compensating म्हणजे किंवा compensation म्हणजे काय, जे काय थोडं कमी झालं की जे काय थोडंफार ड्रॉबॅक्स आहेत ते कॉम्पेन्सेट करायचं, म्हणजे थोडंफार इम्प्रुव्हमेंट करायचं. ओके, दॅट मीन्स नथिंग बट अ कॉम्पेन्सेटिंग. दिस वर्ड, द मिनिंग ऑफ दिस कॉम्पेन्सेटिंग, कॉम्पेन्सेट करणं म्हणजे असतं काय, कॉम्पेन्सेशन म्हणजे काय, की जे काय थोडंफार कमी झालेलं आहे ते ऍडिशन करायचं. म्हणजे आपल्याला माहिती आहे की इथं काय झालंय, आपलं आम्ही काय केलं इथं, तर फील्ड वाइंडिंगचे टर्न्स आम्ही कमी केले. फील्ड वाइंडिंग टर्न्स कमी का केले, तर मला आयर्न लॉस कमी करायचं आहे. मग मला फील्ड वाइंडिंगचे टर्न्स कमी केल्यावरती काय कमी होणार आहे, इथं फ्लक्स ऑब्व्हियसली कमी मिळणार आहे. मग मी काय करते, बाय युझिंग जस्ट हे, आणि परत मला समजलं की बाबा आर्मेचर रिएक्शन्स मला काय करायचं आहे, आर्मेचर रिएक्शन्स तुम्हाला माहिती आहे की द रिएक्शन्स टेक प्लेस इन द आर्मेचर. आता आर्मेचर रिएक्शन्स वी हॅव सीन इन द प्रिव्हियस सेमिस्टर रिगार्डिंग द क्रॉस मॅग्नेटायझिंग इफेक्ट, डीमॅग्नेटायझिंग इफेक्ट, मॅग्नेटायझिंग इफेक्ट. ओके, तुम्हाला हे 3 गोष्टी झाल्या सगळ्या. डीमॅग्नेटायझिंग इफेक्ट मध्ये काय होतं, तर देर इज अ रिडक्शन इन द मेन आर्मेचर फ्लक्सेस. Again, cross magnetizing means there is a sparking takes place in the main fluxes. Okay, the sparking takes place at the brushes, and in the magnetizing effect, what will happen? In the magnetizing effect, there is total main fluxes will increase. Okay, that again, these 3 are nothing but armature reactions. And to reduce the effect of armature reactions, basically we are using the compensating winding. Armature reactions म्हणजे काय, reactions taking place. Armature reactions basically definition बघायचं झालं. Okay, तर there is a reaction which is taking place by the armature conductor on the main field fluxes. म्हणजे आर्मेचर फ्लक्स मुळे जो काय मेन फील्ड वरती किंवा मेन फ्लक्स वरती जो काय परिणाम होणार आहे त्याला आपण आर्मेचर रिएक्शन म्हणतो. ओके, आज आपण डेफिनेशन लास्ट सेमिस्टरला बघितलं जसं. सो दिस रिड्यूस द आर्मेचर रिएक्शन्स, आय यूज द कॉम्पेन्सेटिंग वाइंडिंग. नाउ this compensating winding is put in the stator slot. As we know, the stator slot मध्ये माझा ऑलरेडी फील्ड वाइंडिंग आहे. With addition of the field winding, I am adding the compensating winding, which is also put in the stator slot. Now, as we seen in this particular figure 4.16, that means in the first figure, the axis of compensating winding is 90-degree electrical with the main field axis. That means these two, this main field winding as well as the compensating winding, I am connecting the 90-degree electrical. It may be connected in series with the both the armature and field as shown in figure A. In such a case, the motor is conductively compensated. That means what will happen? This compensating winding, as I said, the compensating winding I put into the stator slot. Already in the construction, I have told about the construction of the stator as well as the rotor. But for this compensating winding, as well as the main field winding, we are going to put this compensating winding in the stator slots. Okay. Now, this compensating winding, you should connect with the main field winding with 90-degree electrical. Okay, this nothing but a phase displacement should be there, because as we know that for any single phase motor, if there is any phase displacement, then and then only torque is exerted on the motor. Okay, and for that purpose, we should have the phase displacement of at least some in between 0 to 90 degree. Okay, now either it may be connected in series, that means compensating winding may be connected in series with both armature as well as the field winding. That means main field winding, now armature in series I am connecting the compensating winding. ओके, म्हणजे मी सिंपली काय केलं, मेन फील्ड वाइंडिंग हे जवळजवळ असणार ना, हे पण स्टेटर मध्ये, हा पण स्टेटर मध्ये, हा तुमचा रोटरचा किंवा आर्मेचरचा पार्ट आहे. सो जस्ट आय एम कनेक्टिंग द मेन फील्ड वाइंडिंग and compensating winding are in series connections. Okay, and this condition we called as a conductively compensated. This motor is conductively compensated. That means conduction is there, current conduction is there. So we call it as a conductively compensated. Conductively म्हणजे काय, कंडक्शन करंट व्हायला लागले. कंडक्शन म्हणजे करंट इथनं फ्लो आलं ना दोन्ही वाइंडिंग मधनं, म्हणजे ह्याला काय झालं, कंडक्शन व्हायला करंटचं. So this particular called as a conductively compensated. In the second figure, the compensating winding may be short circuited on itself, in which case the motor is said to be inductively compensated. That is shown in the figure. That means in the second figure, what we are doing, the main fielding winding is here. Okay, as well as this nothing but armatures are there. But as well as this, I am connecting the compensating winding and short circuiting with both parts. म्हणजे इथं आम्ही सिरीज मध्ये जोडलो होतो मेन फील्ड आणि आर्मेचरचे. But for this particular section, I am short circuiting the terminals of the compensating winding. Now, in that case, what will happen? Whatever the flux which is generated by the main field winding is going to interlink with the compensating winding. Obviously, कारण जवळ-जवळ ना, हे पण स्टेटर मध्ये, हे पण स्टेटर मध्ये. So, once the current will flow through the main field winding, now this flux will going to interlink with the compensation winding, or compensating winding. And this type of structure we called as a inductively compensated. Inductively म्हणजे काय, दोन्ही मध्ये फ्लक्स लिंकेज असणार आहे, इंडक्टन्स तयार होणार आहे. So this particular structure we called as a inductively compensated structure. Okay, so this is nothing but a simple of circuit connections, or simple called a circuit diagram of the AC series motor, just after the modification which is made in the series AC series motor. Now this characteristics, we are going to see the characteristics of the AC series motor. The characteristics of single phase series motor are very much similar to that of DC series motor, but the DC series motor develops less torque when operating from AC supply than when working from equivalent DC supply. That means what will happen? Now, as I said that I should have made some modifications to improve my characteristics as well as the performance. Now, if I connect whatever discussed structure, that means this structure, now this structure directly to the AC supply. Okay, this is nothing but a structure of DC supply, DC motor, DC series motor. And if I connect it directly to the single phase AC supply, then there will be less torque will be generated in the motors. Okay, just I mentioned here. Now, then both characteristics are similar. That means there is no any change. This is the torque, this is speed. There is a speed torque. Both characteristics are similar. Now, if I connect this motor to the directly DC supply, obviously there is a less torque will be generated. Okay, as well as the direction of the rotation can be changed by interchanging the connections of the field with respect to armature, as in DC series motor. As we know that if I want to change the direction of rotation of the DC series motor, either I should change the field winding connections in the series motor. म्हणजे इथं मला जर field winding connection जे इथलं आहे, म्हणजे इथलं मेन फील्ड वाइंडिंगचं करंट माझा आता समजा मी आय कॉल दिस इज ए पॉइंट, दिस इज अ बी पॉइंट, माझा ए पॉइंट आहे, बी पॉइंट आहे. जर माझा आता राईट नाव करंट काय व्हायला, ए पासून बी ला चाललाय, जर मी जर इंटरचेंज केलं म्हणजे बी टू ए केलं, तर ऑब्वियसली द फ्लक्स डायरेक्शन विल बी चेंज, विच विल चेंज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ रोटेशन ऑफ इंडक्शन मोटर. Similarly for this AC series motor again, if you want to change the direction of induction, direction of rotation, we can change by changing, or we call interchanging by the field with respect to the armature, as similar to the DC series motor. Now this is the part of the AC series motor. Now these are the applications of the AC series motor. There are numerous or number of applications where single phase AC series motors are used, such as hair dryers, grinders, table fans, blowers, polishers, kitchen appliances, etc. They are also used for many other purposes where speed control and high values of speed are necessary. Now this is, we have seen about, this is nothing but characteristics, or simply called the torque speed characteristics of AC series motor. Now we can clearly see that this is the torque, this is the speed. Now this is the AC series motor, this is normal DC series motor. Now as I said, we can operate the DC series motor as a AC series motor by simply connection of a single phase AC supply. But as we seen that there are a lot of drawbacks are there, so we are eliminating all these drawbacks by some modifications. Okay, now even after modification, suppose I want to connect the DC series motor with the sub DC supply, then I will get this type of characteristics. But after modification, suppose I get suppose I'm connecting this motor to the AC supply, then I have this type of structures. Okay, now the application parts, these AC series motors we have seen, this AC series motor basically used in hair dryers, grinders, table fans, blowers, polishers, kitchen appliances. That means normally we are using the DC series motor for high load purpose or high starting torque, but this is nothing but we call it constant or normal starting torques. So in that particular cases we are using the AC series motor, as well as they are also used for many other purposes where speed control and high values of speeds are necessary. That means these are nothing but the applications of the AC series motor. Okay, AC series motor आपण यात बघितलंय काय, similar to DC, there is no any change. AC series motor construction is similar to DC series motor construction. Only change is जर आपण डायरेक्टली DC series motor AC ला आपण जोडलं तरी पण वर्क करते. ओके, दे नॉर्मली वर्किंग होणार आहे. बट काय ना प्रॉब्लेम की DC series मोटर मी डायरेक्ट जोडलं तर माझं इफिशियन्सी मला कमी मिळणार. ओके, आणि जर इफिशियन्सी कमी मिळालं तर मला काय करायचं, ऑब्विसली माझं टॉर्क आणि परफॉर्मन्स कमी मिळणार. आणि तो मला इम्प्रूव्ह करायचा आहे तर I should have some modification which is to be done in the construction part of the AC series motor, okay, which is already we have seen. So that's the part of AC series motor. Thank you.